2, 3, 4.
Worst case scenario, we end up falling apart and I'll be pouring my heart up on your stereo. Worst case scenario, you keep ignoring my calls and I'll be screaming at walls. Yeah, last night I saw my phone away into a brand new fight. You calling me some names that I did not like. I'm calling you some names that don't feel so nice, but that's just life, yeah. Always complaining, bringing me down, and always to blame when I come around. Yeah, so high up in the clouds, we can weather the storm, but I can't stop thinking about worst case scenario. We end up falling apart and I'll be pouring my heart up on your stereo. Worst case scenario, you keep ignoring my calls and I'll be screaming at walls like a miracle. Worst case scenario, you find someone that you want and you'll be keeping me caught up on your merry-go. But that's the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario. Last night we all get to the morning, screaming and performing like it was so important. Hate my face and hate my guts. It's all give and take without no trust. If it's love, I don't know it. Think it's kinda weird how you show it. Dumping all the trauma that you own and picking up the pieces just to make me keep believing you ain't leaving. I'm just thinking about worst case scenario. We end up falling apart and I'll be pouring my heart up on your stereo. Worst case scenario, you keep ignoring my calls and I'll be screaming at walls like a miracle. Worst case scenario, you find someone that you want and you'll be keeping me caught up on your merry-go. But that's the worst case scenario. But that's the worst case scenario. We end up falling apart and I'll be pouring my heart up on your stereo. Worst case scenario, you keep ignoring my calls and I'll be screaming at walls up like a miracle. Worst case scenario, you find someone that you want and you'll be keeping me caught up on your merry-go. That's the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario. That was money.